Hey, what's up, students? Let's talk about the vertex finder. So let's start with this first one right here. So notice I've got a couple things labeled. I've got the vertex labeled and I have the axis of symmetry labeled. Remember, we've talked about how the x value for the axis of symmetry is also the x coordinate of the vertex. We're going to talk about this thing called the vertex finder. What is the vertex finder? It's negative b over 2a. What do you mean by a and b? Well, I mean the a and b from the equation. So here's a, here's b. If you take negative b over 2a, you can find the vertex, because what it does is it finds the x-coordinate of the vertex, and if you have the x-coordinate of the vertex, then you can also find the y-coordinate. So check this out. So with this first graph of, we have y equals 2x squared plus 2x, the a value is 2, the b value is 2. So if we take negative b over 2a, we get negative half. Weird, negative 0.5, which is also the axis of symmetry. So it's kind of locating where the vertex is, why it's called the vertex finder. Well, what about the y-coordinate? I'm glad you asked. Once you have the x-coordinate, you can plug it in for the x-coordinate and you can find the y-coordinate. So if you take negative half, negative 0.5, and plug it into 2x squared plus 2x, you get a negative 0.5 out. So together, when you list the vertex finder and the corresponding y value, you get the vertex. So the reason we do this is if you don't have a graph. So imagine we didn't have these pictures at all, we just had the equations. You can find the vertex cold without having to graph. That's what the vertex finder does. So notice this next one. It's 2x squared plus 4x. Axis of symmetry, -1. Vertex is already graphed, but imagine we didn't have these things. What would you do? Well, you would do negative b over 2a. That will help you find the vertex. So again, imagine you didn't have the picture, you just had to do it cold with a formula. This is the formula that does that. A value is 2, b value is 4, negative b over 2a gives us -1. So there's our x-coordinate. Plug the x-coordinate in, we get a y-coordinate. Together, the x and y is the vertex. Look at this, -1, -2. Yeah, we saw it with the picture, but here's how you find it with the math. Finally, the last one, you kind of get the idea at this point. We have y equals 2x squared plus 8x. Axis is symmetry, x-coordinate are both -2. The vertex is -2 and -8 down here. How can we find this without drawing a picture? Well, let's use the a and b value. Here we go. So a is 2, b is 8. Negative b over 2a gives us a -2. Plug it back into the equation of y equals 2x squared plus 8. It gives us a y value of -8. And there she is again, -2, -8. The vertex finder does its job, friends. So again, your best friend with parabolas is to find the vertex, and that is going to be the vertex finder that helps you do that. So that's about it. Next one coming in hot.